Hi guys, Judo here. Today I'm going to be talking about the beat 'em up fighting game on PlayStation 4, on Vita. Don't know what other consoles it's on, but J-Stars Victory VS. This game is basically all the Shonen Stars fight against each other. It's made by Bandai Namco, so it's basically got the fighting system of the Dragon Ball games, where you press square for a light attack, triangle for a heavy attack, circle for a special attack, and you can charge your power and you need to expend energy to use your specials. It's done on a 3D map. It features heroes from Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, all these big titles that if you're an anime fan or a wee bit tall, you will definitely have heard of. Some of the series I hadn't heard of personally, stuff like Popopopo, Popopopo, I can't even say it, and Neuro, which do look intriguing, but I hadn't heard of them myself. It's just all the stars from Shonen Jump. I originally got this game because I was going to get the new Dragon Ball game, Xenoverse 2 I think it's called, or Xenoverse 1, but J-Stars was a third of the price. It was a third of the price of the new Dragon Ball game and half the price of the sort of second most recent Dragon Ball game, so I thought, well, it's got Goku, Vegeta, Frieza in it. They're the best characters anyway. I'll just go for that. And then it's also got the Joestars from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's got all sorts of characters. It's got the Hunter by Hunter characters. Yeah, we've got Ichigo from Bleach. We've got Hiei and some other characters from shows I haven't seen before, which I'm actually a wee bit intrigued by now. But I would say like all the heroes are kind of in the top notch of shonen. Like we've even got Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom, which is quite funny, since he's not your traditional shonen hero, but then he is also in a way. I really enjoy playing this game. Like all the characters look like themselves. They've all got distinctive moves made famous in their anime or manga or in the movies, like very distinctive. Like Vegeta's got the final flash, stuff like that. Like you will sort of recognize the moves. The animations are really slick. Like they've managed to blend the different art styles between the different like comics all into one game. I'd say the only kind of downfalls with the kind of gameplay is firstly a little glitchy. You can tell this isn't a AAA title. They haven't tested it properly. It can glitch out at times. Second one is that although all the characters are unique, you have unique moves and are very distinct to who they are, it's still the same square, triangle, circle battle system, which I suppose it's the same with Super Smash Bros. And games like that. It's very pick up and play. If you can play one character, you can play them all. Um, yeah, stuff like that. The main thing that's lacking in this game though is the story mode. The story mode has like pretty much no plot. What is the plot in it? Like, I don't know, Goku's holding a big tournament and he wants everyone to be in it. You just kind of go around collecting recruits, characters to be in your team to fight in this tournament or whatever. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really have a plot. It's just kind of going around and randomly fighting. And if your plot is just going around and randomly fighting, then why bother? Why bother having a world map that you can drive about in an airship if there's not really much in it apart from the fighting stages? I suppose it gives a little sense of freedom and a little sense of shonen to the game, because otherwise it'd probably just be menus. But when the story is so lackluster, like they haven't really bothered to work on a proper story, then you kind of have to question why it's in it at all. There's some cool support characters that you can call in. I like using Kinshiro from Fist of the North Star. There's quite a lot of different support characters who might not all of the Kinshiro is in the main game, like he is a playable character, but some in support are not, so at least they get to cameo in it. So you get to kind of have your dream team, so to speak. I think this game's probably about a 6 or 7 punches out of a shonen boy, because like although it is really good, like it is a good pick up and play beat 'em up to play with your friends, especially if you know the characters, you all have favourite characters, you get to play them. They are distinctly them. The graphics are pretty decent, like the animations are really nice. It is a little glitchy, but not unplayably so. But if you're playing this one player, I don't think I would buy this game for one player. I'd only buy this game if you're looking for a two-player cooperative you can play against the computer in the story mode, or you can play versus, of course. But if you're looking for a two-player co-op beat 'em up, you can't really go much further than this, since if you're a shonen fan and you're looking for something to play with your friend, this is basically perfect. I don't think this game's worth more than probably about a tenner. That's probably the maximum, or maybe like I wouldn't be paying like more than 20 quid for this game because you're just probably not going to get that amount of playtime out of it. It's not a big epic, you know. But as a pick up and play beat 'em up, I strongly advise this for shonen fans. Yeah, a good 6.5 punches out of a shonen boy. Thanks for watching. Lots of love, guys. Bye.